So, with that, do you head back downstairs?
I guess I do.
Okay.
He's found what he wanted to find.
And, yes, sir.
After seeing everybody head back downstairs, can I be looking up for my book and then head back upstairs when everybody else comes down?
Sure.
Go by myself.
Okay.
And we can come back to that later, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll come back to that later. Back to you all downstairs.
Looking for a private bathroom.
True. the Jade Palace is getting to him.
It's the poo-poo platter.
Did he order the leeches?
The Mugu Guy pan. So, with that...
The Goo Goo Gaga?
Mugu Guy? Plan, or pain, or whatever it is, yeah. You've never heard of that?
No.
Oh, okay. It's like beef and noodles, much like everything else on a Chinese menu. But I think that one actually comes with like some sort of pancake too. So you guys that are downstairs, are you going to interview or interrogate or what have you, Miss
Oh yeah.
Alda?
We need to ask her some questions.
While they're doing that, can I investigate behind the counter, like where the popcorn's being made?
Okay.
Just see if I can find anything.
You looking for like a garlic seasoning or something?
Yeah, sure.
Because they're back there.
Why don't you go ahead and make a survey roll?
That's 4.
Hey, Louis.
Are you trying to look like your Venmo? Which page is it? Group me. His Group me page. That's what you look like right now.
That was.
So you're gonna burn a survey?
Yeah. So with a 4, you find a pouch of money, but it could be for the cash register, like for the till, for opening up. It could have been placed under there for that. But with it, you find a ledger with transactions and whatnot in it. This one seems to be a regular one, like for the movie theater, or not movie theater, for the theater as you flip through it. But once you get to the back of it, you do find a list of contacts.
Is there anything that I would recognize in the list of contacts?
It's a list of the who's who of the Fairlands.
Okay.
It's anybody and everybody that's big to do that would definitely be in the Varnish is listed in there.
Okay.
The movers and shakers.
Movers and shakers.
They'd be buried up at the cemetery up there when they die.
The burial grounds.
Grounds.
Whatever that was.
What's the old man's name again?
Bell Fountain Cemetery is what it was.
The what?
The name? Old man.
Albert.
Albert, what'd you need me for again? You seem young and charismatic. Why don't you talk to that distressed lady?
Alright, I want to do a read roll thing, and I want to use... How many drives can I use at once?
Oh yeah, we were talking about that.
You can
use as many as you want.
I mean, you could use all of your drives in this one situation for, like, which one are you wanting to make?
A read?
A read? Okay. And how many do you have for cunning? How many drives?
3?
You could burn all 3 if you really wanted to.
What does that even do? What's a drive do?
It improves your chances on a success.
Lets you roll
so
an
you
extra
would roll,
die.
Oh,
you would roll 3 dice.
Oh, okay.
Or, well, 4 because it'd be an additional.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
You're gonna burn,
You're gonna burn
all of them?
Yep.
Don't. Okay.
Alright.
Is it a gilded?
Yes.
Yeah, Reed is also his.
Well, I mean, you could make all 3 gilded then.
What do you mean? What does gilded mean?
The different colored dice to where...
It was the ghost of Darren Past.
They're with us.
Ooh, Ebenezer.
The veil is thin on this afternoon.
The Reaper.
So a gilded would be to like
The
get
veil is not
one of your
thin.
drives back. No.
Okay, so...
The
So
veil
when
is torn.
if I do a gilded one, and I'm using all my drives, what does that do?
Huh?
You said a gilded one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
whenever you use a gilded dice, and you use your drives, if you pick a gilded dice, then you get one of these drives back.
yeah.
Alright, so it's like I'm getting one back after I do this. Okay.
Yeah, getting a
So you
additional
erase all
chance
these.
back.
Alright.
If you're wanting to use all of them.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Okay, then
Make sure you leave the tiny squares so you
Yeah.
know how many you have.
leave the ones on the bottom. There you go.
So do this real quick. Maybe do there.
Yeah.
Alright, so I just picked these 4 normal dice.
You can
Give them
Should I
here.
a couple
darken
colored
these up? Because I
ones.
don't have any drives.
Yeah, your
Yeah,
top
these are
ones are
gilded
supposed
dice,
to
so
be
use
dark,
3 of
because that's what
these
you erase
and
if
1
you're
of
gonna-
the white ones.
Yes.
Okay.
And then roll all of
if you
those.
use them.
Come on, give 1 6. 4 dice. Whoa! Throwing dice. Alright.
Oh, that's not good.
Do you want me to re-roll that one?
Yeah, you gotta re-roll it.
That sucks, bro. It was a 6. Alright, I got a 4.
Is it on a gilded?
Nope.
Okay. all the
Daddy
gildeds,
let me
all the
not
gildeds were that bad?
There were 3, 3, and 1.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
When Daddy
So,
let me not drive.
Do I not
much.
get
I
one of
gotta-
that?
that was a
Don't
Nope,
read,
because
right?
you gotta use a gilded to get
Oh,
one of those
You gotta,
back.
you gotta
Yeah.
use
So
one
you
of the
are-
3s.
I'm gonna blame the old man, bro. It's his fault.
Okay, so what were
Albert?
you trying to gather with
I'm
this?
slowly drifting off.
I was just,
It was a read action, right?
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay, and what were you doing?
No.
Use my charisma, find out what's going
Do I
on.
treat these
Like
dudes
you're
as I have-
asking somebody?
No.
Yeah, the crying girl.
Yeah. Okay. So with that,
So what do I do?
you can
You just don't get extra.
tell
rolls for
like
those.
by her body language or what have you.
How come I get it for these?
As you go up to her, how would you word it whenever you go to
How come I
talk to
get
her?
it for these?
'Cause
Well, what
that's
am I
it
saying?
was selected.
Well,
Oh, okay,
that,
gotcha.
that is for you to choose,
You
not for
get-
me to choose.
9
Alright,
total drives that you
Can I
can.
you're not telling us
distribute where.
everything.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You're not telling the police everything. You know, I'm gonna.
She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I want them to find him.
Tell us everything you know.
He was here whenever we went to begin practice. Came in and said hello to everybody, shook everybody's hand. It was payroll day. He paid us, and then he went upstairs to take care of whatever he had to take care of. He owns the place, so I mean it's his place to do with whatever he wants. And that was the last we saw of him.
Has he had any recent arguments or disagreements with anyone that we might want to look into?
There could be so many people. He gambles so much, and you never know.
Where does he gamble at?
Well, I mean, people usually come here to settle up or whatever with. So, in just private circles, like in private groups, he gambles. So, that's pretty much what I know of his gambling.
Did you notice anyone going to his office, or is it just him?
We were all down here performing. I mean, anybody could have come in while we were doing that. I mean, none of the other staff is here. Other than us performers and the director and stagehands, and we would have all been in there. We all were in there, and so it was just us and him.
Are you sure he's not just home taking a nap? Like, did you even try calling him?
With that, you hear another feminine voice come in from behind everybody. She's like, "I phoned the police," and you turn around, and it is his wife. Mrs. Anna Sands.
I'm in the
And-
back with Joe, and I go,
I'm upstairs.
I see how this plays out in the movies.
This is what?
Trying to be
Anna
funny.
Sands. And she's like, he did not come home for his afternoon tea with us, or with me. So, that's not like him. Even though we don't usually spend too much time together, we've always made time for an afternoon, hour or two together.
So the police are already here. Why did she call the police?
Why did she call the police? Because
What?
her husband's missing.
What? They know that though. They're upstairs.
We're
They-
here because she called.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Were you with him the night before the crime took place?
So last night?
Yeah.
Yes.
What'd you guys do?
We hung out at home and read books.
Anybody stop by?
No. We listened to the radio and we read books.
Did you read A Tale of Three Kings by Joe Monkey?
You're not.
You're
here.
upstairs.
All right. Oh my God.
Did he have any phone calls last night?
What do you got left?
I got some stuff.
You know what? Let's have a little fun. Make a survey roll.
Okay. All right. Don't mind if I do with a little lucky duck here. 4.
Okay, so
3.
you can kind of tell that she is she's trying her best to recall, and so she's like, from my best recollection, as I was headed upstairs to get ready, he was down in the parlor, and the phone might have rang. My evenings are running together. I've been so busy, and you guys would know that because like Mr. W. Sands is a big theater mogul in the Fairlands. She's actually also from money, and she comes from a family that owns several of the banks in the Fairlands, and so she is actually like the current CEO of that of the chain of banks of the Tatterson Trust, and she's like, my days have been running together. We've had a lot of heavy decisions to make with the banks here as of late, and so my nights might be running together, but he may have gotten a phone call last night.
Do you guys have a party line? Or do you have your own line?
It's an individual one. We can't have people dipping in our business. We might be making deals and stuff. We don't need people listening in and getting insider information. Plus, the papers are all the time trying to snoop on us.
I want to talk to the girlfriend again. I say that in front of her. Because I have integrity.
I want to ask the wife. If
I just walk off.
You want to ask what?
If the husband has a private study at home.
Well, yes, he has to have a place to do his work, here and at home. So,
do you mind if we go and investigate that area?
I mean, I guess I don't see
Actually,
a problem with that.
I come back over, and I tell her something's bugging me.
Something gnawing at you?
You said you had a lot of bank business to do.
Okay.
It's been stressful.
Yes.
What is it?
Well, we've been trying to keep it under wraps, but I guess this is going to make things difficult. We've actually been trying to buy out our rival company that does a lot of business dealings here in the Varnish, and the Hale loan company. We're trying to buy them out.
So the bank's not in trouble?
No. Things have actually been, despite everything here lately, have been pretty good for us.
Where's the money coming from to make the acquisition?
Well, the bank's been doing well, surprisingly, but we do have a lot of big time security, security accounts and everything, and so we like any other bank invest and do all the typical banking transactions to keep ourselves growing in profit, and we've been able to make the right investments, and then the theater business has been fantastic, and I know Mr. Sands doesn't necessarily approve, but I've bought a couple of the moving picture theaters to also kind of increase our wealth in our folder.
How long have you
Why
been?
do you call him Mr. Sands instead of my husband?
It's just something I do out of politeness.
Do you love him still?
Love is a very strong word. We, even from the beginning, we've pretty much tolerated each other. We have no children. You can almost see it as a business transaction more than anything else.
So, if this business transaction wasn't beneficial for one of you...
Do you want to go ahead and just ask your question? I did not have anything to do with this. Matter of fact, him being alive would be more profitable to me than him being dead. Plus, his company is nice, even though we're not quite more than just friends.
What's he worth dead?
A couple 100,000.
Okay.
It's pretty good in the 1900s.
Yeah, pretty good. That's bank.
Just do a
Especially
Colum-
20
All
years
right.
before the
Columbus,
Depression.
that's
Now I'm
One
going
more
to
thing.
talk to the girlfriend.
There you go.
And I said that in front of her again.
I wanna
She
go
probably
to
hates
the
me.
wife.
Yeah, now I'm done
I
with
wanna
you. Let me
ask,
talk to your husband's
How
girlfriend.
long have you been in competition with these other people?
Competition with the other bank?
Yes.
For a very long time.
What are the chances you think that your husband could have left in the middle of the night to take care of anything?
Not likely. I mean, he was there at breakfast this morning. I heard him get up and leave.
Does that negate that he could have left in the middle of the night?
I mean, I guess he could have left and came back, but I really don't think so.
I just wander off just slowly.
Okay, I come back.
Nice.
I know you probably don't like me very much.
Is this
And I'm
pumpkin detective and
I'm blunt.
ancient professor
It is. It's interesting.
interrogation?
What are you talking about?
But I listen, I grew up where you call a spade a spade. That's how I grew up. Life was simple. So let me just be blunt with you. I know your husband had a love interest. Do you? Well, that we know of right now. Do you?
No.
Who's your buddy?
No, I'm loyal. Even despite everything, I've always been loyal.
With your kind of love, you're not loyal.
Is he always this rude?
I thought you walked away.
I said slowly walk away.
He eats a lot of food out of aluminum pots.
Okay.
All my coworkers think I'm crazy.
Well, they would be right.
I think they're on to something.
I think she's got a boyfriend. And then I walk off.
You say that?
So, are you wanting to ask the quote-unquote girlfriend more questions?
Yeah, I'm going over to ask her questions now.
Okay.
Your character.
But we're gonna have to. I'm gonna tell them. We're gonna tell her.
Okay.
Tell the wife.
Did your
We gotta figure
character
out what's going on with her.
not have a? Oh, do you just say everything outside? Like anytime you think of anything, you just. Say
Well,
it?
no. This one, I'm.
Not so much.
I'm gonna
that he
pull you
doesn't
guys
have a
aside.
Filter.
No, I'm just blunt.
Okay.
And sometimes you say things in certain situations to try to get a reaction.
You've seen Jack Reacher.
I have.
He's got high integrity, but he says he intends to drink your blood out of a boot and beat you to death with it.
I did that to a man one time.
And he's going to tell you about it.
He's going to tell you about it. So my guy's like him, but with some finesse, you know. But you need to go watch Oh Brother Where Art Thou, and the goofy guy, George Clooney's buddy, he's got some of that in him too. So it's a little of everything.
Go for effort.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So, what's next?
Is she done being interrogated? You guys?
Yeah, are we done with the girlfriend?
She's not going to give us anything.
Okay.
No, I'm not done with the girlfriend. I need to talk to her.
Okay. Anybody else want to talk to the girlfriend too?
I'll join.
You guys go ahead first. I'll ask if I don't hear.
Did you love him?
Hey, Louie. You in love?
Did you love him, yes or no?
Found one of them 3 tooth honeys?
Yes. Yes, I did.
How long you two been in love?
Well, I started working here at the theater. I guess I've been here 5 years.
What?
And our relationship has probably been about 4 years.
I guess I'll really have to ask the question, was it really love, or was it he just using you and you using him as a way to get to the top?
Is your name Kamala Harris?
What do you got left down there?
2 survey, 1 focus, 1 hide, 1 strike, 1 control. Oh no, sorry, 1 survey.
1 survey?
1 survey, 1 focus.
You don't have any sense or anything?
No, I don't have any sense. I'm senseless.
I have 2 focus.
Same.
She goes, well, there was some of that at first, but after the first year or so, I did begin to care for him.
Did he ever give you things?
Like gifts or
Yep.
other things?
Gifts?
Gifts?
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
What was the most expensive gift he ever gave you?
This necklace, and it's a very like gaudy like piece of jewelry. I mean, diamonds everywhere. It's very, very nice piece of jewelry.
Does it look like there's like anything that opens on it?
No.
Can I talk to the wife?
Sure.
Did you know that your husband spent jewelry on this girlfriend, supposed girlfriend?
He spent money on so many girls, and he gambled so much away.
You just said you did it, but earlier you said you didn't know he had a girlfriend on the side.
I don't think I ever said that. I think
I don't think he ever said that.
I thought he did. Oh.
He said 1, only 1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's it. That's it. You can go right now.
I think you said a woman. Like in way of saying yes,
More?
there's more
I
than
can't
one.
make the reference I wanted to make. It came out in 1937.
What was it?
I was going to say, that necklace to me looks like it was forged in the fires of Mount Doom. The Hobbit book didn't come out till 37.
Joke's on you. I'm a time traveler.
Time traveler. Okay, so
Okay, so are you guys done talking to the girlfriend?
I never talked to her, but I'm
Is it
done.
Sands or
I got some questions.
Sand.
SANDS.
Okay. Mr. Sands.
Ma'am,
No copyright.
you're much younger than him. You knew you weren't going to have a family. You might not want a family. But you knew you wouldn't be able to settle down with him. So, who's your boyfriend? Who's your true love interest, not your getting to the top love interest?
This is the girlfriend.
Yeah.
She looks over at one of the other actors, and
It's always another actor.
Always.
What is he? Which one?
he's not the main character. He would be
Main
like
character's name?
one of the supporting roles, but he's an up and coming actor. Very chiseled jawline, brunette hair, green eyes.
Hugh Jackman. Said Hugh Jackman?
No.
What's his name? Bobby Twinkletoes?
No, that one won't be Bobby Twinkletoes. We'll bring him along later.
Bobby Buffstone?
We'll say Ethan
Ethan Hammer.
Grand.
How long have you and Ethan been a thing?
This past year.
Does he want a family?
We're working on it. We're deciding what we want.
Has he shown any resentment towards the way Mr. Sands would act with you?
There's some jealousy.
Were you only with Mr. Sands for the money?
I thought she was richer than him.
No, this is the girlfriend.
I say out loud, I'm going to talk to the boyfriend. Going to talk to the boyfriend.
He's in the vicinity.
I just keep I'm like a
You make a
bloodhound.
beeline for backstage.
There may have been some jealousy.
Hey, guy!
And the wife's observing all of this. This is an unusual group of investigators.
Okay, so you're gonna interview the guy?
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk with him.
Ethan Grand.
Sir?
Ethan, what got you in being interested in doing theater?
I like the creativity that it allows me to do. I enjoy writing and everything. Honestly, that's probably what I enjoy more, is being a director and a writer. But good looks help get things moving along the way to where you can do more of that. The looks pay the bills, while the creativity helps the looks, I guess.
Do your parents, would you say your parents are in love? Got a good family?
Yeah,
You want that for yourself?
well, of course.
How important is it to you to have that?
I would say very important. Why?
Just wondering. Something a lot of men want. You have any romantic interest here, Mr. Graham?
He looks back at Miss Alda, and yeah, I would say so.
Miss Alda's the girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You bought a ring yet?
I'm not sure if it's that serious.
Would you like to?
Possibly.
Pulls one out of the bib. Here you go.
Well, today's your lucky day.
For a price.
What does this have to do with the disappearance of my boss?
I just like talking to people. I'm a people person.
That's not creepy.
It's the most Columbo.
Well, if you're trying to
question I've ever heard.
creep me out, it's working.
Okay.
Okay.
What, with Mr. Sands gone, what is your job prospects here? I imagine the theater would be closing down.
Well, that's the scary part, is he owned so many of them in the area that I'm not quite sure where I'll go. This was one of his higher up theaters. Obviously, he had a couple throughout, the rest of the Fairlands. I might have to consider moving out of the country.
Are there any other theaters around that might have been in competition with him and that would like to maybe steal his top talent?
These moving pictures were starting to become a thing. They were starting to offer even me top dollar to move to being in moving pictures instead of doing theater.
I suppose with Mr. Sands gone, it'd be much easier for them to acquire his talent.
It's quite
Much
possible.
cheaper
Yes.
price even, probably.
These are all smart observations. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's possible.
You're the boyfriend still, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm with him still.
You left the wife.
I said I was walking with him.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, where do you live?
Actually, a lot of us have apartments just right up the street. We're paid well enough that we can live here in the Varnish, and I walk to work every day.
Do you have any pets?
No. Where I live, I'm not allowed to have them. I'd love to have a dog. I've actually considered moving out of town.
Mid conversation, I just walk away. I'm gonna go back to
Okay.
the
Goodbye, sir.
All right. These young doctors thinking they know their stuff.
Wow, he's like Dr. Strange over here.
Sorry.
Mid-conversation, I just walk away. Wow. Young man, I got a question for you. What was the girlfriend's name?
Miss Alda.
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 Like
A-L-D.
Alda.
You said you wanted to move out of the country now. What about little
I
Miss?
don't want to, but I may have to for work.
What about Miss Alda?
Well, she might. I'm not sure what her plans are. She may want to do the moving pictures. She's talked about it. I mean, that's becoming quite a big thing. It's becoming a growing market. So that might be what she chooses to do.
So you wouldn't stay here and look for other work to stay with her?
I would.
You love the theater that much?
I love the theater, but I would definitely stay and look for other work. If she went to the moving pictures, I would go to the moving pictures.
So you'd do just about anything for her.
Even
Somewhat.
murder.
Maybe even kill someone.
Exactly.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, I'm with the old man. Just
Please
like
excuse my doctor friend.
You're with me.
Yeah, I just walked over to you.
I don't think there is any excuse for him.
He's been sniffing exhaust on his motorized buggy.
Just
You're a
inhale
really
it.
rich doctor.
Just inhale
He's
it.
been sitting on a high horse.
Really rich doctor.
So,
This guy's got some enemies.
you do have the opportunity to go to, like you have asked about looking at the private study at the home. Is that our next move?
We
or
need
what
to
do
go over there.
Yeah, I agree. We should go over there.
You got anything you want to finish here? I mean, have we been to his? We've been to his office,
Can
right?
Yeah.
You were at his office. Nothing.
Wait. Tim is going
Nothing
upstairs.
upstairs?
I mean, you know.
Except that
punch-
receipt.
Oh, you're upstairs. Yeah.
Well, you might want to go up and examine the shoe prints because he said you were better at analyzing that sort of stuff than I was.
I'm gonna go up to his office, and I'm gonna go up. I like to hop 2 steps at a time
okay.
because I'm
While you're
lanky and
hopping,
tall.
what are you doing?
I'm not very good at all the detective stuff, but I'm gonna. There's a lot of papers everywhere inside of his office, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Could I find his signature
Okay.
and maybe try to just have a copy of it, like tear it off and just have a copy of that so I could recreate it if I needed to?
What is your gear?
Pen and paper, bleed detector, and an oculotext. I'm gonna get to that in a second, but
Okay. I would say you can take rip off his signature from one of the papers.
okay. And then I'm going to. I had what I wanted to do, but I can't remember what it was about. So when you walk up the stairs, it's the main area, right? And then his office is somewhere, and then there's a hidden room.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. There's like a hallway of sorts. So like you come up and there's like a railing in the hallway, and then like the office, and then like the hidden room would be like this for the
Okay.
for like the office. So it's
Okay.
like
Okay.
Can I join them two upstairs?
well, you're on your way up. You're
Do I have this gear?
following him. Like
Do I have this? Do I know what a bleed detector does?
you were given it at the table whenever you were at the restaurant. So you like have some instruction, especially like since you're with a couple of people who have been in a
Can I
circle before.
Can I whip it out?
Go ahead.
See what it does?
Go ahead.
I don't know how to do that.
You have a read, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a read roll.
Okay.
Let's see what it does.
I would like.
Actually, let's you got to focus. You
No.
don't. No. So we'll use a read roll.
I could do that though.
Could I gilded dice it?
You can gild it if you want.
So I get one of each of these, or does the dice become gilded whenever I
I would say use a drive.
use a drive to have two?
Yeah, to have two.
Okay.
Because I mean, there'd be no sense in doing a gilded dice if you're not.
It's true.
Oh,
Using a drive.
yeah.
Hold on, before that, I want to walk. Before I go upstairs, I want to walk over to Nathaniel and hand him what I found under the registry or the little front desk there with the popcorn and all that.
Okay, so the ledger,
The ledger and then
the pouch of money.
Yeah.
Why'd you? Never mind. You should have took that.
Huh?
I was saying you should have took the money, and you did. So.
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna use 2 drives.
Okay.
We stole
One
money
gild.
from a kidnapped guy?
Mm-hmm.
Not we.
Can I use?
I don't like
2?
that.
Not
Gilded?
we.
Alvin
yeah,
did.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
I didn't even know about it.
It was from a movie from a theater.
All 4s.
That's
All
not how
four.
it
Literally
works.
every single one was a 4.
Okay, so you pull it out and you
It's not
manage
mine
to
anymore, I
like
give
get
it
it
to
working,
Nathaniel.
like figuring it out. Like that first time use, like you were instructed how to use it, but you don't know like too much about it.
Could be tainted money.
There is a faint amount of bleed here. But it's not much to do anything with.
In the office?
Yes.
Could that be coming from me where I got attacked by that creature?
How
You're not up there yet.
how specific is it? Is it like a aroma thing where like it's like all over the room, or is it in a specific corner somewhere or a specific spot?
As you walk around, it seems like it's coming from the footprints that are on the ground.
Okay. There's footprints on the ground, like
the ones that he's seen.
The lanky bumpkin's on his way up to investigate him.
Who is? Oh, you.
okay.
You.
I'd like to write this all my findings down, put the bleed detector away,
Okay.
pull out my watch and click it and start a timer, and then start walking down the stairs to see how long it takes me to get to the front of the theater or wherever we're
Okay.
at.
Roll all 6 of your regular dice.
Hey, there's all the 6s.
Found them.
Oh, man.
18.
Stacked them.
Tim's got the hot hand.
Stacked them.
18, 24, 28. I was
Call
getting
powerful
there.
powers over here.
28.
So it takes you about 28 seconds to get down the stairs to. So it's a pretty close stairway to the front door.
That's a quick 5-story jaunt
Yeah.
downstairs.
It's not 5 stories. This is the.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is Pastel.
The 5th story was the one I was in.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, how tall and how young is Tim's character? How tall is Joe Monkey?
He
How
said
young?
5'9".
5'9", and I'm 32 years old.
Okay, so very
Oh, he's spry.
pretty spry individual.
I don't know.
No plantar fasciitis.
Well, while they're,
don't feel
while
very
they're doing
spry.
this, I would ask maybe one of the other actors, is there a rear entrance where people may come and go and not be seen?
Yeah, we have a loading dock for moving things around. Yeah.
Could you point it out to me, please?
Oh yeah, it's this way. And so he takes you down the auditorium, up across the stage, out through the back, and opens like a rolling door. And there's the back, and he's like, we have a door, but the door's been broken and not usable for quite a while. It's one thing that we've been asking Mr. Sands to get fixed, and he's kind of been dragging his feet. He's got a lot of money and he throws it around, but he also is very cheap.
Hearing him talk about another entrance after that, could I follow?
Absolutely.
So can I do the same thing from his office, do the timer, and
Sure.
click the stopwatch? on
Roll all of your dice, all 9. And I also actually want you to roll 2, and I want you to roll 2.
What do you mean to roll?
Just two D6s.
You're getting ready to get mind spiked.
Yeah.
Not again.
Wrong game. Albert T's nose begins
I
to
got
twitch.
10.
You got 10?
Yeah.
16, 8,
Just
6
walk
and
into
4.
a glass
I have
door.
7.
3,
Huh?
20,
7.
20,
7?
24.
Okay, so
You've just been hit with charm
plus
person.
7, so we'll say it takes a minute and a half to get to the loading dock. But the only way through would be to go through the auditorium and then back across the stage.
Well, that's where they were all at.
Yeah. So,
So no one could go unseen through there.
not really.
Where's the wife?
She's gone back to the home expecting you guys to come.
Is there a guard? There's some sort of guard.
That went with her?
You mean like
No,
a police
that
officer?
stays here in the theater.
Police officer?
No.
Is there an officer?
Not during just a practice day.
Okay.
There's no sense in having security for that. Plus, it's in the more ritzier part of town. There's usually not too many issues here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to the car. Start it up.
Okay.
Turn on the AC.
Exactly.
So he's going to start driving without y'all in?
Yeah.
So if
He circles the parking
So
lot.
if
He's
none
very
of the
rich.
actors saw anybody with
Very
Mr.
wealthy.
Sands, then he couldn't have gone through the back entrance. They would have had to have gone through the front entrance.
Yes.
And seeing that it's a 28 seconds there, I'm trying to be technical with this, which makes no sense.
And it's
but-
28 seconds with you walking, not with carrying someone. Slow them down considerably.
But you can't go out the back, so how could you carry somebody? You'd have to walk with them, right?
What if it ate him?
If it ate him?
Yes. Because then it's just you. You're not carrying anyone.
You'd be pretty.
You don't know. Also, you also like your character does not know about
Yes.
the creepy creatures just yet.
Yes, right.
So,
That's why I'm like, you know.
Yeah.
I know about the creepy creatures.
Yes.
So
First-hand experience.
Got attacked by a blob.
So he would have had to have walked with them. So maybe we could talk to people about cars being parked out front. Maybe.
I think we ought to get
Or walking.
put an ad in the newspaper.
I don't know.
Just asking for people that saw something. Anybody that was in the vicinity of the theater. Let's give them a phone number. Have them call us.
Do we?
People are
what?
going to talk if they saw something.
Okay. So
What's the
I like mysteries.
what's
I
the
don't
phone
know.
number?
This is fun.
Can we get the phone number of the wife? Because we're going there next, right?
We don't need a number. We're showing up.
Yeah, we're
no,
showing up.
I'm saying we can give them, if they've seen anything, they can call her number.
Nope.
We're going to be there.
Nope.
No.
Uh-uh.
Okay.
They
So
get a number that we have.
Okay.
That's it.
Do
Nothing
we
goes
have
through
a
her.
phone?
could I go to the?
We could send a messenger to you guys if you guys are going to be
Or they could call to the police station.
Yeah.
And
called
we
to
would
the
get
police
message.
station. Yeah.
Leave a message.
Can I talk to the actors to see what the last time that they talked to the person was? Because they said that he went back up to his office after seeing them all that morning, right?
We saw him. That's the best way that we can explain it. Putting a time on it would be difficult because he was down here for probably an hour or so for our morning get together and to pay us and everything because today was payday.
Payday.
And
Right.
then he went upstairs.
Could I ask?
We weren't even notified of his disappearance yet because we were finishing up trying to take everything down and kind of put everything away whenever we heard the cops at the door. So we were kind of startled too, and then of course Mrs. Sands was with the cops and was trying to do a welfare check.
Did he seem nervous? Like we talked about, him not seeing anybody with him, but did he seem his normal self as he was handing out the paychecks?
Yeah, very happy, very go-lucky. He really believed in this next play that we were going to be doing.
Okay, morning time and afternoon. And then what time did the lady call the police? After the afternoon tea? That
Yeah.
he didn't come home for that?
Yeah. The police were phoned probably about 1:30, I would say.
Anybody, have we checked if his car is there?
Does he drive a car?
I assume with that kind of money.
His wife owns all the banks, so
Yeah. So morning time to 1:30.
So I'm gonna go outside and check if his car's there.
What time? When do you
His
guys?
car is there.
It is there.
When do
Okay.
you guys get here to the theater to start? Because you said he was with you about an hour after.
We were here to start at about 8:30.
Oh my goodness! So it's like from 9:30 to 1:30. Nobody knows where he was at. Okay.
It's a big chunk of time.
4-hour window.
Yeah.
So are you going to inspect the car?
Mhm.
Alright, when I see him walk out, I'm gonna follow him.
Okay.
9:30 to 1:30.
Do you get jealous because it's nicer than your car?
Absolutely.
No, okay. I'm a doctor. This guy only owns all the banks.
Yes. Well, his wife does
Yeah.
in their business marriage.
Got business marriage.
I'm still a little suspicious of the bank acquisition. If they didn't really have the money to do the acquisition, they need life insurance. She did. There's something going on somewhere. We're gonna figure it out.
I would say much more suspicion lies with the wife than the girlfriend. I don't really feel the girlfriend had anything to gain from his demise.
The text, the occult
Maybe
text
the
that I have?
boyfriend.
The boyfriend, yes.
Is
The
there any
girlfriend, not
bleed
so much.
on that? Is there any sort of bleed coming from that?
That book would actually be clean.
Clean. Okay.
So I'm looking at the car.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm just
go
kind of
ahead.
rooting through it. I don't think.
You don't.
Oh no! I gotta look at the footprints first.
Yeah, look at the.
Yeah. Okay.
I gotta do. What do I do? A roll up there or what? 'Cause I've got an
actually-
investigation kit.
Yeah. So you have an investigation kit, and you also have the scout up here ability. So if you have time to observe a location, you can spend 1 intuition to ask a question, and so you can ask a question about the shoe print, and you can use, we'll say, your survey. We'll use your survey, and it'll be a guaranteed success.
We're still
I won't have you roll for that one because it says spend one.
And then what's the investigation equipment have to do with anything? Does
that improves?
That improves the chance.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why it's guaranteed.
Can I go up to? I'm still in the office. Can I use my occult researcher thing, or one of my feats for the roll? It says I can take one brain mark and I can ask you for an important occult detail that you would recognize from your studies, but has not been revealed in the scene. If there are none, clear the brain mark.
Clear the brain mark.
I didn't take it. Okay. It was worth a try.
Yeah. That's a good thing to use. How many times can you use that in a session?
I guess however many brain marks I have. It just says...
So 3?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I roll, right?
No, you don't. I thought.
No, you don't.
It's guaranteed.
Yeah, it's guaranteed. Too many
So I
things
gotta
happen at
race.
once
I gotta
in
race.
the
I gotta race.
I made it.
No, I don't race it.
Intuition. What is the survey or focus?
Survey, I think you said to use.
Yeah.
So I'm done with those.
Okay.
My brain's done on that. Okay. So I get any question about the shoes I want.
Where are the footprints?
Footprints.
I mean, knowing the shoe and
What
how
size
much
was
they
it?
were, like, what store he bought them
18
from.
double E.
Oh man.
Man, dude's Bigfoot.
Well, remember, back in the day, there weren't that many shoes. It's not like it is now. And most of them were handmade. So if I can ask the right question on this, really going to narrow things down for us in the city. It's not like today where there's 1,000 Skechers, 1,000 pairs of... I mean, literally, there were a few shoe companies, and almost everything was handmade back then. There weren't factories yet.
Where are these from?
Well, that's probably going to be, the tread, or where are they from? Well, I don't think you could ask where they're from.
Could you ask how?
Because you can't tell, but I could tell who the manufacturer is. I could ask that, and then we could track down who sells them in that city. Because remember, like St. Louis back in the day, we had a brown shoe, but when they were small, they didn't sell all over yet. You know, that was starting to happen then. So I don't know.
This footprint, is it the same footprints as the guy Sam's, or is it something
There's
else?
2 separate ones. There's Sands that they know, like
They walked out
together.
together.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't have to walk out together.
What
but
time?
There is a possibility.
Can you ask how recent they are? Exact time of when those.
I lick my finger, I smear it on the footprint, and then I lick it again,
Oh yeah.
and then I go.
That's from 10:30.
I don't know why I just did that. That doesn't really do anything.
So
I'd like to know the. I'd like to know the manufacturer of the shoe.
It's Price's Boot Company.
Price's Boot Company.
Oh, Monkey, you gonna finish that? Monkey. Tim.
What?
Are you gonna finish that?
Finish what?
The coffee.
No.
No, okay.
No.
I love that mug.
So I'm.
You can have it if you
And then
want
the
it.
next thing I'm going
I
to
don't
do
want
is
it.
I'm going to in my investigation equipment. Would I have? Like, I mean, I'd probably have some fingerprint dusting stuff. Would I have some sort of like? It probably wouldn't be a tape measure like we have now, but would I have like those for measuring people? Like, would I have something to measure? And then I would think I would, wouldn't I? Because that's something you investigate.
What size shoe would?
Well, that's what I want to know.
What size shoe would Marion have?
I don't know what size he was.
6'5", you'd
He's
probably have...
Oh, what size would I? Oh,
yeah.
me? Oh, probably 13 or 14 easily.
So putting your foot next to it to measure it, you're guessing that it's probably about a size 12.
Okay.
Size 12.
Wait, there are footprints by the car?
No, this is up in the office.
Yeah, he changed his mind. He changed direction.
Bro, oh, in the office. Oh, okay, okay.
And I also let him know that I've taken pictures of the footprints also.
Can we go ask the boyfriend about his shoe size?
Would you have observed that while you were talking to him?
Or observed how tall he was.
He's about the same height as Joe.
Joe Monkey.
Yeah, I have 9.
So then, so a little taller than Dylan.
Probably weighs about
8.5. Maybe a 6.
I'm 5. My character's 5'1". I'm the shortest here.
Although Dylan did used to wear size 12. His foot is shrunk.
4 sizes?
I'm sorry I outed you.
It's okay.
Shrunk 4 sizes?
Yeah.
He's insecure about my small feet.
I think that's why my dad's tripping everywhere. He thinks he's a 14 now. He's like, well, my foot's getting flatter. It just won't fit. And I'm like, Dad, you're falling all over the place. You got a 14. That's what I told Nina. I said, he's like Ronald McDonald walking around.
Big clown shoes.
Them clonkers.
Dude, he's pulling up tiles as he walks across the floor. Sorry, I'm off subject.
No, it's okay.
Okay, so that was some good information. So I guess we need to go to the house,
Half it.
and then we could split up. I mean, we could send some people that don't really care to, or investigation skills aren't super high, to figure out, make some calls on this Price's Boot Company, who their distributor is and who their dealers are in our town.
Wait, but we don't even know
20
what the guy
mile
looks like.
radius back then would have been. You're not going much further than 20 miles to buy shoes.
So we're supposed to get a list of everyone who has that same shoe
I mean,
and find them.
yeah. Even rich people back then, you got to think. Grant's farm was the Bush's farm from the city.
And it was
And that's what-
Ulysses S. Grant's before that.
Yeah, I mean, that was, 10 miles maybe from Anheuser-Busch? So
Yeah.
they didn't travel far, and there was nothing to buy if you traveled far. So that's going to be a limited number of shoe companies there. You know.
From looking at the shoe prints, would he have been able to tell if there was like a difference in the wear pattern on the shoe, like if the guy walked with a limp or
Drug afoot.
yeah,
This guy
Well, you got pictures. We can investigate
yeah,
that.
that's
this
true.
guy has a good hold of himself. He doesn't have a limp.
Okay.
This print seemed
Doesn't have
normal.
a limp. Doesn't put more pressure down on one foot than the other.
No.
Do we want to split up? A couple guys go make phone calls? Or one person go make phone calls? Or
Well, why don't
we can make phone calls from our house.
Yeah, okay, we use the phone in the office.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm in the car. You
To the
guys-
house.
You guys gotta get in.
I come down from the room and I get in the car and I cram in there again.
Alright, so we're driving to the house now.
Okay. So
Like Hotel Transylvania again.
you guys get there and you get out and you she's like, it's upstairs, and you like she leads you all up there, and she opens the door, but as she's opening the door, like you hear two sounds at the same time. You hear the door opening, but you also hear a window in the office fling open, and as you guys are coming in, you guys notice like a black outfit going out the window. And the way the house is built, you have the office window and it goes out onto like another portion of the roof and then like drops off into the back, like where you could jump off into the backyard.
I'm going to run after him.
Okay.
Same.
So
I have I think I have a hand weapon.
As do I.
so
got a hand weapon.
What hand weapons would you guys have? You can have knives, you can have guns, you can have
38 special revolver.
I carry a Mauser.
That's not around yet.
My character carries
For
around
no reason
a
whatsoever.
I carried 1903 Springfield on a sling.
a straight blade razor, but he has a full beard, so most people can figure he doesn't use it for shaving. He uses it for other things.
Fantastic. Okay.
So-
You become the gentleman.
I actually carry a Colt wheel gun,
Okay.
45 long Colt.
You haven't. Okay, you have two controls, so that can be for like aiming. Okay.
But you know, he's in good shape. I'm in good shape, so we can kind of both dive through the window. I got long legs. I'm gonna run after him.
Okay,
We're gonna see
so-
what happens.
How big is this house we're at?
It's like a 2-story house.
I go
So, like,
upstairs.
how long? Like, we're in the we parked. How long is it? Like, I mean, you know, how wide is it?
It would be like a New York brownstone. So I mean, like decently sized.
And they ran
Which
out the
way?
backyard?
Which way is the window facing? The front or the back?
Back of the house. So like car parked in the alleyway kind of deal, which is exactly what he's running for. He's jumping in a car and taking off right now.
Do you run to the car to try to go around and intercept with these guys?
There's something I'm not supposed to attack people, because I'm a doctor.
But you can drive the car.
Oh yeah. I'm
Use
gonna
the car as a weapon.
let me.
Tim can attack people. He's just a depressed rider.
It's true.
Yeah, I want to go.
Emotional damage.
He's an emo
Stab
rider.
you
You need
with
to
a
start
pen
combing
as
your
you're
hair
so
forward.
Well, as he, so,
I'm such a
I want to
mad
run
rider.
back to my
As
car.
he's
He's a
Can
rider
you
with
tell?
writer's block.
I'm a mad rider, and I want people to know.
like
He's on the writer's
as he
block.
was describing me his character, I went, "So you're Edgar Allan Poe?"
Yeah, yeah. Or Edward Scissorhands.
So can I run to my car?
Yeah, absolutely.
Should I roll for it?
Take them with you.
Not yet.
You're going to have to roll to catch them in your car.
Yes.
Probably.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah,
Is anyone running with me to my car?
I'm staying with the wife.
Yeah,
Okay.
you two stay with the wife.
You
Okay.
three are the most. Well,
You can't run.
I can't run. I literally can't run. So I'm
I have no
upstairs.
interest.
He's
I
like,
go
"Now,
upstairs.
Joey."
Dylan's making tea.
Now, Joey, listen here. I'm gonna go see what's in the kitchen.
No, son, no, slow it down there, boy.
He wants
Happen to see
write
this,
his next book.
this vigilante jump out the window. I'm very suspicious of this.
Dylan's chasing me on. Have you guys familiar with Roman 13?
Tumbleweed.
I'm gonna look around the office while they're doing
That's
their
good.
thing.
Okay,
I'm gonna tell Albert here to stay with the lady,
okay.
the wife.
So while you're looking, what do you got? What you got left over there?
I got a lot of stuff. I got sway, read, hide, and survey.
You won't now.
Let's use that last survey.
We're going to take the
Cool.
survey. That's us in the car, by the way.
That's great.
That's how I imagine this group in the car.
Oh man.
4.
Obviously,
Like
Dylan
always.
is the invisible
Okay,
man.
So it seems to be very consistent on the force, which I think actually I read that that's
Frank.
like the typical average roll that people get. So with a 4, you're what
This has
exactly
gotta
are you
be
wanting
Dylan.
to look for?
Red hand evidence.
The mummy.
Red hand evidence
No, it's got to be.
For personal things, not
Draft.
anything to do with
'Cause
what we're
he's
doing
the-
here.
makes perfect sense. So you actually find letters back and forth. And
I don't know. Toe
telegrams,
could be him because he's
back
grumpy.
and, like
And
transcripts
Drax always
and
the fun
everything
killer.
of
Trying to.
him having interactions with the Red Hand. Actually, he was trying to acquire items from the Red Hand. So he has
don't like
knowledge
this Red
of
Hand
the
character.
arcane like stuff.
Is he? Are they handwritten or is there?
There's a mixture. So like there's cryptic ones but you can still tell because it's like has the words red and hand mixed in, and then there's also like handwritten letters like.
So I know that is him, even if he doesn't have his signature, because I've seen his hand
Yes.
at the.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he
I was like, oh,
he
who's
has
that?
been
They
wanting
must
to
have done it
acquire
through
a
their
couple
phone.
of rare arcane items
know they
for
had
his
that problem.
collection,
Yeah, but they
essentially.
typed it from
Like
their
he
phone.
wanted to like have them on display because like they're like pre-war items that are like fancy, essentially. He doesn't necessarily have a full understanding of like the arcane aspects of it, but he found them interesting, essentially.
Okay. Can I look of any interest inside of my love life? Can I look for her inside of any of these if there's any mention of...
There is not any mention.
Okay.
You do, while you are doing this, you hear rumbling from inside a closet behind you.
Still in stomach.
Albert, get in here. There's something in here.
I'm coming slowly.
Bring the wife with you. We can use her as a shield.
You better get up here. There's trouble going on up here.
I can't leave the tea. It's boiling at
Stay
the
with
moment.
her.
Bring
Do
the
not
tea
let.
up.
Do
We
not
need
let.
it.
No, do not let her leave. Go to have some tea. I'll take care of it.
Okay, I'll stay down at the tea.
Tell her to bring the tea, though.
I'm going.
You got crumpets down there?
Yes, I've just finished some scones this morning, actually.
Tea and scrumpets.
Tea and scrumpets.
Are there servants at the place?
They're not here at this moment.
How suspicious.
I'm gonna.
What time is it?
It's like,
It would probably be like 7:30, almost 8 o'clock at this point.
Ladies.
Summer?
Yeah, summertime.
I'm gonna.
So it's
So
light.
there's still a sun out.
sun
I get a
sunset.
view of this guy that's running.
As I'm building up the courage, I'm pacing back and forth, and I.
And you hear like
Yeah. I start smacking my head like it's like I gotta do this. I gotta do this. And so I'm gonna go and open the closet
all right.
door.
So as you go to open the closet, we switch scenes back to the car chase. So or like the unfoldings of the car chase. So you guys have like run out and jumped down. He's jumping in his car. Do you like pull up and grab them?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up and slowly drive just so you guys can jump on.
Do we get the plate number? Does it have plates?
No plates.
of course not.
Unregistered.
No plates.
Unregistered.
Well, 1910, it would have been. I mean, cars were just coming out.
And you're not like they had freedom then.
It was
so.
It was kind of they did. It was kind of a new thing. They still hated taxes. Okay, cool.